Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2017 DC TV coverage of the DragonCon Parade. Joining me is, we've got Jessica here. Say hello, Jessica.
Hello.
And Sheena.
Hey there, guys.
We're all going to be your co-hosts for the parade today. As I said, it's 2017. That is 31 years of DragonCon, and that makes that's a long time.
Yeah.
And this is the 16th annual parade.
Wow.
Wow.
The DragonCon Parade is one of the largest parades, if not the largest parade that Atlanta hosts throughout the year.
It is the largest, yeah.
It is the largest.
I'm a native and nothing else just closes down the city like this.
Right. Fans from all over the city, all over the state come, all over the
South.
all over the South come to see the parade, even just to see the parade and not necessarily for the convention.
Yeah.
So we get a lot of the locals come out and fill the streets. It's always a huge, gigantic, very appreciative crowd. So there you go. The parade is gonna start on Peachtree. It's coming down south on Peachtree Street. It's gonna turn left on Andrew Young International Boulevard, and then left again on Peachtree Center. So it's gonna come right by us any minute now. The parade has already stepped off. It just takes a few minutes for it to get to us.
Yeah.
It's like sunlight
Right.
trying to hit the earth.
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
We're chasing the eclipse.
Yes.
Very good. We've got, last year, the parade, we had about 3,000 participants in the parade. 3,000 participants.
Just
That's
in
a
the
lot.
parade.
In the parade.
Oh, my.
So, if anybody guesses how many that is watching the parade?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
yeah.
And especially the people who are watching us in their hotel rooms.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And at home.
And at home.
Yeah, because this is on the CW as well.
That is true. Yes.
That is true. And even after this this broadcast on the DCTV is complete, you'll be able to catch it later on YouTube once DCTV puts it up on YouTube.
Or if you have the streaming pass, either the at-home streaming pass.
That's right.
Right.
We have the streaming pass now.
This is the first year that you've actually been able to buy a $30 streaming pass and watch this from home, so you don't even have to come and deal with the crowds if you're not a crowd person.
Yes.
Welcome, those of you who are not able to join us this year and are watching us from home on the streaming pass.
We miss you. There's a lot of
Yeah.
people
Yes.
here, but we miss you.
But you know-
particularly you.
Yes, particularly
You.
you especially.
You know.
You know who you are.
But you guys get to stay in bed and watch us while we're out here on the streets. So, you know.
But luckily it's a
That's what
beautiful
plays.
day. So,
It is.
The
yeah.
weather is absolutely perfect.
Yes.
It's maybe 70 degrees, which I'm sure all of our participants in the parade who are in full costumes and armor and
Yes.
carrying heavy things appreciate.
Especially
Yes.
the Starks.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yes.
the Starks from Winterfell. Yeah, I'm sure they really appreciate it.
Definitely.
Excellent, very good. So there's going to be numerous sections coming up in the parade. The largest section, pretty much every year, is the Star Wars section. Not the science fiction section, just the Star Wars section. Tends to have more people than the entire rest of the science fiction sections put together.
Well, I mean, it is a huge universe.
Right.
And you've got the 501st who always show up with some incredible costumes.
That's
Yes.
true. That's true. That makes sense. I see why they would be the largest representatives here.
Yeah.
So.
We have special guests in the parade. I don't even think we want to say them in advance. We want to let them be the surprise, right? But
Well, we kind of mentioned it on the.
I kind of spoiled the surprise.
Oh, you guys spoiled it on the
on
late
the
I
late
got
show.
really excited.
Ah.
And I mean, anytime Stan
Yeah.
Lee's
All right.
involved, I get
The
super
parade
giddy.
is approaching.
Yeah.
We've got our first, the first
yay.
Excellent.
banner of the parade
The
is leading
banner.
off. And there is Jenny Wirtz leading the parade on bagpipes. This is her 10th year doing this. She is a renowned author and painter as well, award-winning painter and author and bagpiper.
Obviously, yeah. I
Awesome.
mean, what is a parade without bagpipes? Especially on a beautiful Saturday morning.
Yes. How
Dragon,
many-
the
Go ahead.
DragonCon parade, the banner leading, there it is. Nice DragonCon banner. And of course, all things dragon accompanying the DragonCon banner.
That
Okay.
makes sense.
All right. Is that a bat there in the background?
What do we got?
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, that's...
Playing to the crowd, yeah.
Playing to the crowd.
And we have Pat and Sherry Henry, the family, the co-founders of DragonCon, in the convertible there.
Those are the people that we owe all of this to.
Without them, none of this would be necessary. Possible.
Possible.
Sorry.
Following them is the Color Guard, the United States Colonial Marines from the Alien franchise.
Oh, thank you for your service.
Maybe
and your
aliens and
deaths.
predators too, though.
Yeah. keeping us safe from xenomorphs around the globe.
Yes.
And I know I have seen a few while I've been walking through the hotels.
Really?
You have?
Yes.
You've seen some xenomorphs?
I've seen some xenomorphs, yes.
Well then, Colonial Marines, you're slacking.
I haven't seen any xenomorphs yet, but I
Okay.
did watch the last Aliens movie last night.
Oh, just saw it last night?
The most yeah.
I actually haven't seen it yet. I've been saving it. I need to do Prometheus, and then I will,
Definitely.
Because I loved Prometheus.
Excellent.
Oh, there's a
he's-
face hugger.
He's
Oh, no,
carrying
He's
it.
carrying it. That is so
He's
sweet.
swaddling it
Aw.
almost.
They made friends. They made friends with a face hugger.
Oh, and now we have the Medieval Times Nights. I always love these guys.
They're
They are-
excellent. They're one of our DragonCon sponsors this year.
Excellent.
They have an amazing show. If you haven't seen their show, I recommend getting out to see it. They do dressage, falconry, and of course jousting. That's what you're there
Can't
for.
have nights
jousting.
without jousting.
What's dressage? Dressage?
Dressage
Yes.
is the art of horsemanship.
Oh,
Yes, it's,
okay.
yeah, it's basically being able to control the horse, and there's a specific pattern
Trot.
with the hoofs.
Yeah.
Exactly, the trot.
They and they also Medieval Times hosts DragonCon Night every year. Usually end of January, beginning of February. I think they've done it 4 years now.
Yeah, they give us a nice, reminder that DragonCon exists halfway through the year because
Get
we
it.
can forget.
Right?
Give us a chance to reconnect with old friends.
Exactly.
Halfway through the year.
And see some good nights.
Yes.
That's them right there. There they are. They're there.
Yep. Oh, there they are. Wow, they look magnificent in all their regalia and their flags and everything.
And the
like they're-
horses are being really well behaved.
Yes.
Yes. Gotta love well-trained horses.
I hope no one has to come behind the horses on the parade
Right.
route.
I bet
You
they
know
have,
what I mean.
I bet they have something. Yep, there he is. There's
Okay.
there's the guy. We know what he's responsible for.
Oh, it's the Blues Brothers car.
Oh, excellent! Yes, the 1974 Dodge Monaco. It's been in the parade before. First appeared in 2012. And to quote Jake Blues, it's got a cop motor, 440-inch cubic inch plant. It's got cop tires, cop suspension, cop shocks. It's a model made before catalytic converters, so it'll run real good on regular gas.
I just want to see it go through Peachtree Mall. Like,
Right?
Peachtree Center Mall. That's
Yes.
kind of what I'm expecting.
We've had a brief shot of Mr. Six, the Six Flags guy there.
Oh, that is who that was, wasn't it? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it looked like he was having some fun.
Is that Marvin the Martian?
That is
Marvin the Martian and Daffy
And
Duck.
Daffy Duck.
Duck Dodgers and the
Duck
21st
Dodgers.
and a half
and a half century.
Which the masquerade is tomorrow night, right? So we're all getting ready for that.
Yes.
Oh yes, very much so.
Looking very
Looking
excited
forward
for
to
that.
it. We've got Alan Grant on a
Nice.
on a miniature
On a
Jurassic
Power
Park
wheel?
Jeep.
Oh, these guys are so fun. Like, they don't even have to walk in the parade.
Right? Oh yes, this is the
Power Wheels, a
Power
STEM-focused do-it-yourself racing series that builds and races electric cars with a $500 budget.
yeah. That's
$500.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
That is impressive.
$500 and you can build a racing car and see how well you do. Excellent.
Oh, there's an Iron Man. We've got the Avengers.
All right, we've got
At least
some.
one Avenger.
We've got some.
Ooh, Harley Quinn and Joker there. RoboCop.
Uh,
He's protecting the streets for us.
Yeah, I know he's appreciating this weather right now.
yes, he
Well,
very
he's
much
a
likes
robot,
this cool.
Yes.
so
weather.
I mean,
He's logic circuits are programmed
You're
to
right.
appreciate
there you
weather.
go. Yes.
Yes, he needs cold air to function properly, so he doesn't overheat.
Is
So
I'm very
he air
impressed.
cooled? I've always wondered about that. Is RoboCop air cooled?
that's a good question.
Razorfly Studios, a company that does these screen replica vehicles. They've brought their Jurassic Park Jeep. I believe we're going to see a Bumblebee and a barricade. Is this Bumblebee? I think this is Bumblebee.
I think yes, it is.
And that must be Barricade. There we go.
Oh.
Yep.
From the Transformers
Yep.
movies. Outstanding.
They do
Nice.
some really good work. I actually got to look at their DeLorean.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, they do
Very
some really
cool.
pretty. Oh, and there's
There he
Stan.
is.
The man.
Our Grand Marshal of the
the
2017 parade, Stan Lee himself.
The most positive human being on the planet, and everybody's grandfather.
right?
We love that man.
Oh, he's so nice. Yes,
yes.
right at the camera.
Yes.
If on the off chance you don't know who Stan Lee is, he is, of course, the co-creator of Spider-Man, The Incredible Hulk, The Fantastic Four, The X-Men, Iron Man, and I don't know, maybe 100 and 200,
Yes.
1,000 other comic book characters.
All your
No
favorite
big-
comics and,
No big
and Marvel comics.
Yes.
Yeah, and he does cameos in all the movies.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
That's always the fun part about watching a Marvel movie is waiting for Stan Lee to come
yeah,
up.
that's my favorite spot the stand. Box Heroes. Oh, I love the Box Heroes. So these guys make superhero costumes completely out of cardboard boxes. So, I mean, I know they're enjoying this weather.
Right?
And this started at DragonCon with a friend of mine, actually, started the Box Heroes, and it is spread across the entire country. Everybody has been
Really?
putting together their own Box Heroes.
Nice.
It's a great way to recycle.
It really is. It really is. It's the most practical recycling.
And they almost
there's
remind
Tony
you of-
Stark came out.
Got Tony Stark in the...
Yep, Tony
his
Stark's
Audi?
leading them out.
For a moment there, Flash was very disappointed with the speed of the car in front of him. Flash really wants to go faster. Was
I
that
love the faces drawn on the Box Heroes.
Oh, yeah. They do such a great job.
good shot of Black Panther there?
I mean, contouring on a flat surface. It's
Yes.
impressive.
And thank you for pointing out Black Panther because I was like, who's that?
I know that.
There's also the Sentry from Marvel Comics was in there. The Sentry. Who does the Sentry? I'm proud of you. Well done, Sentry. Well done.
This is our superhero villains coming up. This is them, right?
Yeah, we're deep into our heroes and villains section there.
Oh, wow, we've got a really great rocket. Excellent. Spider-Man hanging out on top of the car where Spider-Man belongs.
Excellent. Looks like a X-23 and Elektra riding on the hood there. And is that Kraven the Hunter driving, maybe? I think that's Kraven the Hunter driving.
I think it might be. I keep seeing shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of dead animal strapped to him there. I'm going to go with Kraven
Yeah.
the Hunter.
Yes.
You would think Spidey would be taking a more aggressive...
You would think so, but he
Approach
seems
it,
to be along for the ride.
Yeah. Oh, here's the Batmobile, Joseph Moran's replica. It's the 12th year this Batmobile has been in the parade.
Oh, this
Parade.
is the one that Adam West actually rode in.
Yeah.
He was in our parade a few years ago in
Yes.
this very Batmobile.
Oh, we miss him.
We miss
Yes,
you, Adam.
I know.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
There's Harley Quinn and her gang of Harleys.
That is kind of a terrifying concept, a gang of Harleys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't mean the motorcycles. There's the Wolverine
Oh,
mobile.
the Wolverines.
Excellent.
I just wonder about these cars and like driving to their jobs when they're not at
Right.
DragonCon.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, does he stand out there with his claws to protect his vehicle? Because I would. I would not want anybody to come near that.
Wait,
No.
who's steering?
That's an
Wolverine, who's
awesome
steering?
car,
Who's
right?
steering the car? That is so dangerous.
Oh, I think it's the passenger.
Oh, my God. Oh,
Oh, the Captain America girl.
yes, Captain America's Dancing Girls. Very good. The Captain America Dancing Girls, it's actually, they're international. They've got members who are joining them from all the way from New Zealand and Australia.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming all that way.
Yes.
General
Thank you.
MacArthur driving a very well done replica Jeep. A 1943 M38 Willys Jeep.
Oh, some of them even have bomb helmets, so they're just ready for everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
These girls are ready for battle.
Leap into action.
Then we have a couple
Lots
of
of-
Agent Carters.
Lots of Agent Carters, very good. Oh, and
Oh, here we go.
Is that a
always
Deadpool T-Rex? Oh, the Deadpool.
all the Deadpools.
All the pool of Deadpools.
There was just a Deadpool dressed as a taco.
Really?
Which there
What
he
does
is.
that sign
right there.
say? Just came for the boobs. Oh yeah, you're
Deadpool
right.
dressed as a taco.
Deadpool
Taco.
taco.
You are what you eat.
That
So
is, you know,
therefore,
I would think a chimichanga,
Deadpool is a
but,
taco.
you know,
Mighty Morphin Power Deadpool. In there. Very good. T-Rex Deadpools, Pirate
Jack
Deadpools,
Pirate
Sparrow.
Deadpool.
Cowboy Deadpool.
Yeah. Another taco. Bunny.
You could Deadpool anything.
You can Deadpool anything. That sounds like a great challenge.
Yes.
Or not. alternate history. We've got the steampunk.
Oh, and the banner coming up, that's the Atlanta's Seed and Feed Marching Abominable.
Oh.
They are a delightful group. They've been in the parade many, many years. Originally formed in 1974 as part of a theater company, they've become a fixture of Atlanta parades.
And they're the ones with all of the high energy music that gets us going to start off the parade with good energy.
Nice shot of their banner there. Outrageous costumes. They would be right at home in the Mummers Day parade for if any of my Philadelphia peeps are out there.
Let's see, we've got lots of people playing saxophones.
Very good, yes. And we are getting the Star Wars theme from them.
Yes, we
Nice.
are.
Very appropriate for
Very good.
Very
us.
appropriate. Especially the guy who was dressed up in the Riker costume. Yeah. Ooh, a tuba that lights up.
Yes.
Oh, that is a beautiful piece.
Is it a tuba or is it a black hole?
Why does it have to be one or the other?
It's
Why
both.
can't it be both?
It's both. Oh, we've got a group of Doctor Who cosplayers now. Very good.
One of my favorite fandoms.
There's it.
There's just so much opportunity in the Doctor Who verse,
Right.
you know?
Is that an aging Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman rocking it out.
Excellent.
Get it, Wonder Woman.
Nice.
Very good.
And we've got the Whovians and all of their various incarnations here at once, breaking the space-time continuum just for us at DragonCon.
Yes, this is the Pydron Academy Doctor Who costuming group. They've been around since 2004, before the reboot in 2005. Doctor Who is the longest-running sci-fi program since 1963. Wow, guys, I didn't know it was
That is
that
it's
long
been
running.
that long.
Yes.
Nice TARDIS mobile there. Very good.
And it's one of those shows that some of the classic episodes are just as good as,
Oh, yeah.
it's,
The current
it's
one?
amazing.
It definitely holds up.
Yes, it holds up.
Now there are those who
Yes, we have Monty Python, a personal favorite of mine. We've got the monks, yes.
the monks from
Thank
the Holy
you.
Grail.
Unfortunately, we can't hear them chanting right now.
But we can enjoy their forehead smacking. Well done.
That is commitment
Well done,
to be
monks.
doing that the entire parade route.
Very good. We've gone into our animation section now, so all sorts of characters from cartoons and movies, animated movies.
Oh, Bebop and Rocksteady from
Yeah.
Oh,
Teenage
yay.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Nice.
Nice.
They look great.
They do.
Got Scooby.
Shaggy and Scooby back there.
A female Bebop and Rocksteady back there.
Excellent.
A couple of Shaggies. The whole Scooby gang there.
Well, you got to have the whole gang, otherwise you don't have the mystery crew.
That's right.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's, or as we like to call them, those meddling kids.
Those
Yes.
meddling kids. There's lots of flags.
How many people do you... Oh, Steven's Universe.
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
Garnet. So how many people do you guys think are in the parade this year? Last year we had over 3,000
Yeah.
people participating. So what do you think the numbers are for this year?
I'm gonna go with 147,000 people in the parade.
Just in the parade.
That's just off the top of my head, guess.
I mean,
Okay.
the weather is so good that,
Right.
of course, everybody would want to come
Everyone.
out.
The weather's
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah.
The parade gets bigger every year.
Is this Jane Yolen?
I'm gonna think this is Jane Yolen. Yeah,
The,
one of our literary guest of honor this year.
Yes. She is the author of How Do Dinosaurs Say Goodnight, Owl Moon, and The Devil's Arithmetic. She's won 2 Nebula Awards and the World Fantasy Association Lifetime Achievement Award, which that's a really big deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So congratulations,
And that's why she is our literary guest of honor this year.
and she gets to ride in comfort through the
Right.
parade.
Our James Bond car there.
Excellent, as James Bond should be
Was that-
over the top.
Yes.
Think that was Blofeld driving? Went by very quick. Hard to tell. He just doesn't like helicopters. That's all. Oh yes.
I see. Got an eclectic mix here.
Yes, we do. We do.
Yes.
Some of everyone has come out.
Yes.
What was that? The Mad Hatter there?
That was the Mad Hatter.
The rabbit.
It was like-
I believe this group that we're seeing a sort of a mishmash of characters across the board here is in fact the Metro Atlanta Geeks, which is an organization formed in 2011. It itself has over 3,000 members. They host social outings, a book club, gaming events throughout the year.
Oh, that's fun. And obviously LARP.
Yes, some
Yes.
LARPers there. We must gone on to our, is this our SCA group maybe? Or it might be our SCA group.
Oh, and here we have the Trekkies. I love this.
Oh, a Jack in the Box Trekkie. Nice.
That's way too many red shirts. I mean, I know they're captains. but
Right.
That's too many in one place.
I saw once somewhere someone ran the numbers that statistically it's the command units that are more likely to die than the security units.
Which
Oh.
makes sense. I
Yeah.
mean, we've made.
Oh, that's
wow,
an amazing
Oh my God.
Leonard
That's-
Nimoy
Thank
Spock.
you.
That is
Thank
Spock.
you for that.
Right?
for being here.
Like, if I didn't know
Yes.
any better, I would think that
would-
was Spock.
I would. Wow.
The Spartans, they've been a big part of the whole con for several years now, many years now. I think this is their 10th year.
It is, yeah.
But they actually train all year to get that body, the Spartan body
Wow.
that is
Wow.
part of the cosplay. So some people spend hours and hours working on their costuming. They spend hours and hours working on that costume, which is their body.
And
That
I
is
will
intense.
just speak for the ladies here. We are grateful for that
Yes.
hard work that you guys put in.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much for that.
A salute to the Spartans.
Yes. Couple of Lord, I just had a brain fart. But the mystics, the fortune tellers in there too.
Oh, yeah?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Very good.
Oh, and is this ancient world?
Yeah, we're seeing characters from mythology,
Perfect.
Greek mythology.
As an
There's-
archaeologist, I appreciate this.
That's right, you are. You're an archaeologist.
Yes. Yes.
So you're grading their costumes on historical accuracy,
Right.
correct? Right.
Yes. The historical accuracy of mythology.
Yes. We've got some Xena cosplayers there.
Excellent. I mean, that is modern mythology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah.
of archaeology,
Oh, yeah, there was
Indiana
an Indiana Jones. He
ran
was
by.
chasing after them. That's very appropriate.
Speaking of ancient worlds, Ozzy Osbourne. Said,
I mean, Old Black Sabbath is my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that's right.
And a rubber duck.
I'm not sure what the rubber
Yeah.
duck is, but
Yeah,
it's
we've got
I
a.
Amazing.
appreciate it.
it's great.
Is this the
Is it a Sailor
Well, no,
Sailor
they look
Moon
at
Wonder
Sailor
Woman?
Moon.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's adorable.
Is this the Dragon Con over 40?
Oh, that might be right. But,
Oh,
I
think so.
have in my notes in front of me. I have for the DragonCon over 40 section. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. I don't know what over 40. Nah, that's
no, of course
Never,
not.
of course
No.
not. Oh, Mortician.
yay! Gomez.
yes.
That was beautiful.
That was.
I love those two.
I loved their love.
Yes, exactly. It was dark and beautiful. And
Yes.
as a child, I appreciated it. Oh, the Bloodmobile.
The Bloodmobile. This is so fantastic. Every
Yes.
year we do this. This year it's the Robert A. Highland Pay It Forward Blood Drive with the Life South Community Blood Centers. They serve over 40 hospitals in the Atlanta area, 110 in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. Last year they saw more than 3,000 donors and collected more than 2,678 units of
Wow.
blood, which is fantastic.
That is
So-
great. And they've actually moved to the Hyatt this year.
Okay, so different location.
Yeah, so they are on the motor lobby level. So when you go to the Hyatt, keep going down and you will find them in the bottom of the basement.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. This is the
This is the road.
This is the Invisible Woman, Invisible Man section.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes. Amazing
They
costuming.
do a
Yes.
really good job every year. They always cosplay as H.G. Wells is the Invisible Man.
Yes.
And of course, Fantastic Four, the Invisible,
Invisible Woman.
Yeah.
Or Invisible Girl, depending what era
Yeah.
you're talking
That
about.
is true. I like the crossover. Oh, and Netherworld. I actually worked for these guys in high school. It was
Really?
my
Excellent.
favorite job.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an archaeologist now, but
But-
so that's my favorite job. But seriously, these guys put on one of the best haunted houses in the world.
They do. They do. It's funny how even though you know there are people in costumes, you still get scared.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You buy into it. You know they're
Yeah.
not actually going to chainsaw you, but yet you still.
Yeah,
there's that
ration
a
no
little
longer exists.
Exactly. They do a
little
great
lizard
job.
part of your brain
Yeah.
wants to panic.
Yeah, they do a really great job once you get in there of making you forget that reality exists.
We do want to thank them. They're one of our sponsors this year, DragonCon sponsors, so thank you. They're doing 2 haunts this year. The Primal Scream haunt, which is the natural world gone mad.
Ooh, very cool.
So
I've got to make sure to check
I guess
that out
that's what
this year.
is right here. Yes.
That looks beautiful.
And the other one, the other
Oh,
haunt.
no. Sorry. Clowns.
No, you don't like clowns?
Not my favorite. This
All
year has
right.
been
Yeah.
hard on me.
Then you might want to avoid Mr. Grendel's 3D Fun House of Horror.
Oh, wow.
So many clowns.
So many
Yeah.
So many
clowns.
scarred visits to the psychologist.
I'm with you, Jess. I'm not one for clowns.
And this is the year that they're remaking that movie that
Yep.
shall not be named. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's hard to not use that.
Why do
Yeah.
you want to say its name? You can say it. It's no big deal. It's just
Oh,
the
wow.
name of the movie.
Look
It
at
is
these
just the name of the
costumes. Yeah, I'm not exactly afraid of them. I've never been fond of clowns. I don't see how they're supposed to be fun. I just
I had
don't get
a
it.
grandmother who was really into clowns, so her house had the creepy pictures.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it was a bit scarring. At least I think it was a grandmother. It might have been an aunt.
Well, if you're terrified, don't worry, because the Ghostbusters are
The
here.
Ghostbusters,
Yes.
they
to
will
take-
save us.
To take care of any of the hauntings.
Yes. Because
I-
clowns inevitably lead to hauntings.
Someone must have put in that call, right?
The Ghostbusters, the PKE Surge is an annual gathering that happens here at DragonCon. It's actually the largest gathering of Ghostbusters fans in the world.
Oh, wow.
So they've got 5 different Ecto ones with them. I guess that would make it
Oh, wow.
Ecto.
1, 2, 3.
1.1,
5,
1.2.
Yeah.
Very nice there.
Excellent.
I would like to thank the Ghostbusters for their excellent work because to this day I've never seen a ghost in Atlanta. So they're clearly doing
They're clearly doing
excellent
something.
job.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for your help.
Yes. Some of the new uniforms from the new movie.
Uh-huh.
Got some good
Definitely.
mashups there. And how did Beetlejuice get in?
Beetlejuice. Right?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Ghostbusters.
Oh no, we said it 3 times.
What have we done?
Couple of Stay Puft Marshmallow Men
Oh,
there.
wow.
Yeah, the new
That was- yeah,
crew from
yeah.
the new Ghostbusters movie.
Excellent. Holtzman going by there. Is that a... Almost looks like a Black Widow.
I was
as a
about to say
Ghostbuster.
Black Widow Ghostbuster.
Too fast. I apologize if that wasn't what you
Yes.
were. I'm sorry. Beetlejuice has disguised himself as a Ghostbuster.
Oh, okay.
He's either
But
either
he's a
Snuck in
ghost,
there.
so
right. Like, is he a spy for the
Right.
ghost world, or did they recruit him to be a Ghostbuster
Yes.
because?
I can see him being recruited.
Yeah.
He seems like he would be a mercenary
Right?
in the ghost community.
yeah, interesting conundrum there.
Yes.
We're coming up on the gaming section, led by the Dave and Buster's banner there. They're
Oh,
another one of
yes.
our sponsors. So thank you, Dave and Buster's. They're a great time, delicious food, and of course all the video games you could ever want.
Yes.
I love the free Pikachu that is just escaping.
Right? Shouldn't somebody be catching
catch
them?
him.
Yes. Right? Where's the
See, I'm on the other side of Pokemon. I want them all to be free.
Right.
Yeah, see, I
You're a Pokemon
Gotcha.
activist.
yes, I'm a Pokemon activist.
Meanwhile, all you Pokemon Go players out there, there's a bunch of stray Pokemon right now you can catch.
Cosplayers from the Dragon
Dragon
Age
Age.
games.
Yes. Thank you, BioWare, for creating amazing things for us. Universes and I love you guys.
I guess there's some really nice costumes coming
Yeah, Dragon Age has a lot of opportunity for that. Plus, there's a lot of customization.
through. Oh, and the N7 Elite from, goodness.
Mass Effect, right?
Mass
Mass Effect.
Yes,
Thank
There you
you.
go.
Thank
Yeah.
you. It was there.
Cosplayers with Mass Effect. The
what
N7
copies
Elite
for.
is another one of these costuming organizations. You're going to see this is one of the themes throughout the parade, that there's costuming organizations. Inevitably, they are, of course, helping each other figure out how to do costumes, but then they always have outreach beyond that, whether it's sending characters to children's hospitals or charity events.
Oh, that's so nice.
These almost every one of these organizations does that, which is just amazing.
It's, yeah. I mean, that's a great use of your free time if
Right.
you love this community. Oh, wow.
Warhammer 40K
Wow.
armor there.
That's
That is
impressive.
fantastic. They are very appreciative of the cool weather today.
Yes. And probably the car driving them.
Right.
Because I can't imagine.
Trying to walk in that.
Yes. Oh,
That
he
would be
turned.
quite a
That's
feat.
good.
Yeah.
There's rotation there.
I'm sure they'll be in one of the lobbies of the host hotels later this afternoon.
Which
so.
is the great thing after the parade, because you get to see everybody and
Up
get your
close.
photos in. This is kind of like window shopping for
Right.
your, later photo consumption.
Oh, we're back.
And there's a
So we've got a lot more
Yes,
coming up.
we do.
Who are you guys looking forward to in the parade? Anyone you're looking forward to other than Stan Lee, who we've seen already?
We've already seen Stan Lee. We've already seen the Netherworld float, which, I mean, we don't do a lot of floats here. We're more vehicles and costumes, but the Netherworld people always put on such a great show. Bioshock.
Oh, there's a great Big Daddy.
I love you people. Thank you so much.
The
Got some Elizabeths.
The Bioshock games have such a cool visual dynamic
Yeah.
to
I
them.
love the
the
aesthetic to
steampunk
it. It's like this
and yeah.
steampunk noir. They love playing with different alternate realities.
The League of Legends group going by there.
Oh, yes.
The League of Legends cosplayers.
Being on a college campus, I see a lot of this when people should have their school books out. So,
Right.
yeah.
Are you saying they're not using their time wisely?
College kids, of course, they're using their time
That's
wisely.
what college kids do.
Is she going to walk the entire parade in those heels? Did you guys see that?
I missed
Wow.
it.
They were
That
like-
takes some skill.
Yeah, like stilettos.
Yes.
Wow.
And rollerblading.
And see,
That
rollerblades
is
is
effective.
Nice.
Hopefully the Atlanta pavement is conducive to rollerblading.
Yes.
You want
Overwatch group. there.
Ooh. Oh, yes, Overwatch.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
Look at that,
That is
mech.
amazing.
That is impressive.
Cool mech there, yeah.
Yes.
And then the guy dragging a wagon behind him.
And we've got Borderlands coming up. Another one of my personal favorite. Obviously, I'm a gamer because I
Right.
keep saying
Right.
But yeah.
Again, another fantastic visual aesthetic like you did
Yes.
before.
Yeah. And these guys get really creative with their makeup too when they're actually doing the cosplay, because the aesthetic on that one is the hard black lines, and people have started incorporating that into the costumes. It's beautiful makeup work.
Kind of like
Halo,
comic
right?
book art.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very much like comic book art.
The 405th is another costuming group for Halo cosplayers. So that's what we're seeing now, the Halo characters going by.
Oh, Moxie! Sorry.
Actually, been playing a lot of Halo lately.
It's really good to get out aggression.
Right,
Yes.
it's good
When
way
I used to work in the restaurant industry, I would come home every night and play Halo.
blow
Yep.
off some steam.
Yes.
Uh-oh, looks like we've got a situation there.
Is he making an arrest? Was he dealing with an insurgent? What's
It's
happening?
all good.
Not sure.
It's all good now.
Everyone seems to be safe. Okay, good.
Ooh,
Ooh, the sword. The sword is
Oh.
always my favorite.
Sanrio.
Oh, how cute! Oh, it's rare to
Very
say that a
cool.
Halo costume is cute.
It is,
Yes,
I'm
but,
glad,
but it
I'm
was.
glad I was able to say that. Can check that off my bucket list. It looks like Assassin's Creed, although I can see them, so they're not doing a great job.
They're on. They're on break.
Okay, all right,
Right.
that's
This is-
acceptable. They're
Yeah.
not
It's
pushing their way
DragonCon.
through the crowd.
Yeah.
I would expect them to have dispersed by this point, scaling the walls.
They're between gigs, so
No.
that's why we can see them. How many different Assassin's Creed games are there now?
Well, it's strange because they have sub games within one series, so it gets a little confusing because they have many different versions within
Right.
one
True.
large release of a game.
Yeah.
One game
And all
then
the
lots of
extra
DLC.
downloadable
Yes.
content.
And then you
yeah.
get the DLC, and then they put out other stuff. But I do love them. They're so much fun. And as an archaeologist, it is fairly historically accurate. They
Oh.
actually use historians. So, that's
Excellent.
it makes me happy. I can run around Istanbul.
We've got a
Back when it was
delightful
Constantinople.
flag twirler there.
These
and,
are the Crux Shadows.
Oh, the
Crew
Crew
Shadows.
Shadows.
Yes.
Yes.
The Crew
DragonCon
Shadows.
staples.
Yes, they're a fantastic group that have been in the parade for as long as I've been doing the parade. The Crew Shadow Fairies are the sort of the street team leading the fan base of the Crew Shadows,
The band.
the band.
Yes.
You can check them out. They have their booth set up at the lower level of the Marriott.
Yeah, most of the members are not local, and they have members from all over the world.
Is that a Deadpool Crew Shadow Fairy?
Of course.
That is a 3-part mashup. I am impressed.
Deadpool could go
is.
anywhere.
Oh, and here we have the Game of Thrones.
Oh, Lord Varys there.
Look at that dragon.
Khaleesi.
She is carrying that
Her
is-
dragon.
Oh, and she just cuddled with it.
And the mountain walking by, and multiple Jon Snows and Joffreys, and oh boy.
Guys, I can't
Oh.
believe we possibly have to wait maybe up to 2 years for the next season.
I don't want to talk
My
about
soul
it.
hurts.
I don't want to talk
I
about
know.
it.
I
My
know.
soul hurts.
But, you know, the season was so good.
This was good. The all of the questions that I had. Oh
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes. The Tyrell. That is my personal family. That is
Oh,
our-
Lyanna
Right, the
Tyrell.
Tyrells? Yes.
Diana Rigg forever.
She was amazing.
What a wonderful exit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cosplayers from Middle Earth, of course.
Excellent.
Tolkien's masterpiece.
Thank you for traveling through time and space.
This is our fantasy literature group, so we're going to
Oh,
see.
excellent job! Wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is a
Yeah.
good for you, Frodo.
Someone must have wanted a picture.
I have to see the feats. It's all
I
about
know,
the feet
right?
with hobbits.
He's gonna show us the feet. Nope. Show us the feet. Show us the. Is he
Oh,
writing?
he's got
He's getting it
his
together there.
memoirs. Yes.
There's the feet. There's the feet. There's
This
the
is
feet.
how
The feet.
not-
We have
yes,
the
we
feet.
have the
feet.
feats. We have the feats.
Hobbit feet.
This is how not to write your memoirs, by the way. Princesses.
Oh, a bunch of bells.
Yes, we're in our Disney cosplayer group. There's
Excellent.
Jane from Tarzan.
I really-
multiple
yes.
bells. A Cinderella.
Cinderella.
And of course the Tron characters. That
Oh,
makes
yes.
sense. They would be
Yeah,
in with Disney.
That would, because Disney now owns everything.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they've owned Tron since the beginning.
That is very
There
true.
was a-
Yes, the original Tron. That
The
was the
original
most
Tron?
unlikely Disney movie.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
not the most. I mean, you have Fantasia, which I personally love, but yes. Oh, is this the Silk Road? No.
I think we got some more Disney mashups. I think
Okay, we've
it's
got-
a Tinkerbell mashup there.
Kimono Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
I think Tinkerbell would approve.
I think she would too.
Yes.
I'll ask her next time I see her. And a Lumiere, very nice. Hanging out with Belle.
Bell.
Those dresses do spin very well.
That is the number one reason to own one of those dresses.
Yes.
That's why I have 3.
You'll have to twirl for us
I
sometime.
will.
Yes,
I have
yes, definitely
happily twirl
twirl.
for you. Elsa from Frozen.
We have Elsa,
Very good.
who is probably responsible for this lovely weather.
Yes.
Right? Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thank
Elsa.
you, Elsa. Thank you.
Elsa and Anna. Is that Anna? I think that's Anna.
I think
yeah.
that's Anna.
think so,
She's behind
yeah.
a banner, but
Oh,
Okay. All
yeah,
right.
it's Anna.
a gender. Genderbend Anna.
Oh,
Almost had a banner there.
so cute.
Oh, it's Moana. So cute.
The Skeptics.
The Skeptics, they're in the parade the past couple years as well. There's a Skeptic Track here at DragonCon. They're always promoting science and skepticism and rational thinking.
Which it's definitely good as a scientist to question everything.
Right?
Yes.
Keep an open mind, but question everything.
Their characters that they have represented today, they have Skeptic Heroes. There's an educated monkey, a cheerful skeptic. What is a cheerful skeptic? Somebody's
Google University of Medicine graduate. That's hilarious.
Wikipedia authors
Yes.
unite. They apparently do have an archaeologist, a paleontologist, a geologist, and a magician with his partner, Misdirection.
Nice. Madame
Oh,
Curie,
Madame
walked by,
Curie and Charles Darwin.
Skeptic Heroes, that's
Yes,
what's going on. there.
Skeptic
Very good.
Heroes.
Oh, Men in Black.
The Men in Black car, very good. I think that was a very small Batman in the back of that Men in Black car. Oh, that's how delightful.
Bat-
They've
Oh,
got
it's an Adam
Man in
West.
Black.
Oh,
Oh.
a Adam West tribute.
thank you guys.
Thank you. Some Stargate characters there as well.
Excellent.
More Men in
I don't-
Black.
Is our memory getting
Wait.
erased?
What?
Oh no,
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 don't-
not
don't
yet.
look.
Not yet.
What? How long have we been doing this broadcast? Why I don't remember sitting here.
Yeah, I don't. What's going on?
Oh, nice. They've got a Stargate.
Very good. That should help alleviate some of the traffic here.
Yes.
Stargate. We're going much faster that way.
Yes. Just need to figure out where we end up.
Yeah. Where's the other side?
And if you can get back. Oh, okay.
Wow.
So Margaret Atwood is probably my favorite author who has ever lived. So seeing Handmaid's Tale come to the screen was really momentous for me, and they did such an excellent job for it. So I'm seeing something I never thought I would see. Well, now I'm definitely seeing something I thought I would
It's such a serious, heavy piece, and then we have
T-Rex.
The T-Rex as the characters are just slaying me here today.
Yes, that's been a theme I've noticed this whole con has been the T-Rexes.
But this is excellent to see such a strong turnout, such a big number of them.
Yes, thank you, Handmaidens.
I just started watching that, and it's very good.
I think I caught the banner. I think it said Battlefield Earth, perhaps. Maybe? We got some more bagpipers. Excellent.
Yes, Battlefield Earth, L. Ron Hubbard.
Very good.
Excellent.
Classic book of sci-fi.
Yes.
Was made into a not so classic movie.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, there is the argument of the book being better than the movie in a lot of cases.
Right.
In that case, definitely.
Definitely. Yeah.
Aren't they giving that book away when you give blood?
I think so. I think
so.
That
I've
is
seen a large
worth
number
it.
of these books around.
Oh, we have Firefly.
excellent. There's Jane with his famous hat.
And Battlestar Galactica.
The Colonial Fleet.
Yes.
Someone should probably tell them that there are Cylons in their fleet right now.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
I'm looking at Cylons right now
Yes.
in amongst them.
I hope they're aware of this.
They should probably do something about that.
Yes.
She brought her own Viper. Very good. Excellent. Thank you, Starbuck. Seriously, there's just Cylons everywhere.
There are.
Guys,
Like, what is going on here? You're
Guys, you
falling
need
down
to-
on the job.
you need to do something about that.
Yes.
So say we all.
So say we all. Except for the Cylons.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
I love this
Galaxy
movie.
Quest.
Thank
Galaxy
you.
Quest.
went out of my head.
And
And then,
We all just had brain farts.
right.
Oh,
Never surrender. Never give up.
I grabbed Thor's hammer.
there we go. Now he's
He
Yes.
looks great.
He does look really
They
great.
both look great.
Yes.
Oh, they all look
Everybody
great.
looks great.
Classic
I love,
sci-fi there.
Yes. I will miss you forever, Alan Rickman. My favorite voice.
Yep.
The Bunny Hutch.
Bunny Hutch.
The Bunny Hutch.
These guys are so much fun. I've actually got to do it a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah, I did as a Tana Bunny.
Oh, nice.
But now everybody's gotten so much more creative.
Right? They do.
Yes.
They host an unofficial meetup on Thursday night.
Thursday night,
It's like
yes.
a kickoff to the DragonCon.
It's a great party. And then we have, is that the old Marriott carpet as a cape?
Might be, yeah.
Okay,
That was
excellent.
that was the
Good
DragonCon.
usage.
That was the DragonCon Eternals that just went by. They're
And, the Eternal members.
the lifetime membership.
Yes. So we've
Now-
got everything is decorated in old Marriott carpet, and they're
Yeah.
giving them out.
Wow.
And the car. Okay, that is commitment.
How
Right.
how did they get their hands on so much Marriott carpet?
I think they were filling
Yeah.
dumpsters with it.
I've heard
after-
rumors of dumpster
yes,
diving
I heard
occurring.
lots of rumors of dumpster diving.
But people do love that the old Marriott carpet.
Only because we hated
so
it
much.
so much.
Wow.
Right. It was
Yes.
so bad it was good.
Yes.
So much so that what was it? 4 years later now at this point? 3
Yes,
years
we
later
still
now?
have immortalized it, and it will forever be a part of
Yes.
DragonCon.
We were talking about driving these vehicles to your regular day job. I'm curious how this.
How do you explain that one?
Oh yeah, that was the cult of Marriott carpet there.
Next, we've got the pirate section coming up. Pirates of DragonCon.
Pirates. Yes. Always a good. I mean, these guys have the best time.
Right.
You cannot hang out with a pirate and have a bad time.
It's true.
I assume Jack was just asking where's the rum gone. Seems obvious.
I think so. Yeah.
They brought their own pirate ship. Very good. Very good.
Very nice there to put a half a ship on on the back of your parade float.
We're not exactly close to the coast.
We are
so,
nowhere near the coast.
uh,
yeah.
I have questions.
Yeah.
I have questions.
Maybe
yes.
maybe they came from Savannah.
Could be.
It's still like a 4 or 5 hour drive. Yeah.
It is. But never underestimate a pirate.
That is true. That is true.
They got that boat here somehow. Sorry, ship. They got that ship.
The
here.
ship, yes.
I don't want to
It is a ship.
Don't want to offend the captain.
Oh, they're having a party down there. They're blasting music.
That is.
Oh, the periodic table of elements.
Yay!
Another DragonCon parade staple. These guys are in the
Yes.
parade every year. They do themed costumes based on the elements. I'm told that this year that they have every element represented,
Really?
Wow.
which makes me wonder, is that all named elements?
Yes,
So-
that's what I'm curious
right.
about.
So it could be 118, it could be 120. Depends on if you count the weird.
And how do you do a costume on an unnamed
yeah, I think
element?
it's-
I would
Yeah.
be. I'm curious.
120 plus
Right.
scientists.
Excellent.
Yeah.
With
This
Luna
is-
Lovegood glasses.
This is their 8th year in the parade.
Yeah, helium. That. Yeah.
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 Yeah, the last 2 elements are hypothetical elements.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, plutonium.
Yeah,
is
plutonium,
good.
and yeah.
That's cute.
That's
Nice, very
cute.
good.
Good job, guys.
Copper, nice. Thank you, Copper. That
Thank
was great.
you, Copper.
That was.
well
This
done.
is yeah.
This is a perfect example of DragonCon costuming creativity.
Yes.
Which,
and
one
the
of the-
puns.
Yes.
It's releasing the puns.
Right.
Yes.
I'm
Nice.
guessing this. Chloride.
Sodium.
Yeah, sodium.
Radium. Thank you.
Yes. I believe 2 more of our guests of honor going by in the car there. I believe that was Kane and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, 2 professional wrestlers. See if we'll get another shot of them in a moment. Oh, cute.
Very cute.
Some more of the elements there. There we go.
So yeah, I actually saw a bit more of DragonCon wrestling on Thursday night this year than I normally do,
Yeah?
and that is fun. I watched Glow on Netflix.
Oh, it
and
was great. which was
decided
great.
that like, okay, I'm really going to get into wrestling now because that show did such a great job of telling me what wrestling was.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So I had a blast. They have fun at that wrestling.
Oh, yes.
They do.
So if you haven't checked it out, it's Thursday nights. Centennial. Yeah.
Excellent. The zombie hunter truck.
Yes.
Do you think he's worried that it's too subtle? I don't know.
Yes, this is part
Is this
of
Umbrella Corp?
Apocalypse Rising. Yep, the
Yes.
Umbrella Corp.
Yes. I will be happy when this group leaves Atlanta. We do not need an umbrella corporation here.
That is true.
Oh, there's a brawl
we
going
got
on.
some
sort of-
zombies.
some sort of brawl happening down there. And,
Wow, these cars are awesome.
yeah. Again, the zombies are right there,
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Like save
Oh,
the
there we go.
Okay,
There we
thank
go.
you, thank
Yes.
you. Saving-
Thank you.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for
protect the
saving them.
parade watchers.
I see. They want to have them in the parade, so they're there to keep them under control.
They have to
Okay.
show that they can demonstrate power,
Got
not
it.
just
All right.
yes.
The Umbrella Corporation.
Yes.
Yep, he's getting another one in check there.
Yeah.
They are very well represented this year. Plus, I think that'd be bad for business in Atlanta since we have The Walking Dead here.
Yeah.
If,
Ooh,
if we
wonder-
removed all the zombies, what would we talk about?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause then The Walking Dead would have to shut down.
Exactly.
That'd be a great mashup. Umbrella Corp meets The Walking Dead.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Mad Max.
I think that was my accountant. Oh no. Oh my.
Sorry, you
Trust
gotta
him with
find a new
money,
one.
it's fine.
Oh, the War Boys.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yep, we got Mad Max coming up
Oh,
here.
Mad Max and Doof,
Well done.
the Doof Warrior.
The Doof Warrior.
That is the
We're the Flames.
right. I think the Doof Warrior was one of my favorite parts of that movie. That was just a movie made of favorite parts.
Yes. Yeah.
Because it's post-apocalyptic. Why wouldn't you have a car with taiko drummers and electric guitar? Why,
Makes
Exactly.
why wouldn't
perfect
you?
sense to
Yeah.
me.
Seems like a very good use of your
Yes.
resources. I loved it.
Yeah, the cinematography on that movie still blows my mind.
Right.
Every time I watch it, it's because I've watched it many, many times. It
Yeah.
is so beautiful.
It is.
I went into it the first time seeing Mad Max Fury Road the first time, knowing almost nothing about it other than it was just another Mad Max movie, and then 20 minutes into it, I just had this expression of, what am I watching?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I blinked the entire movie, and my eyeballs hurt.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely on pins and needles.
Yes.
And like you said, the photography, the director of photography, and the set design was just
Yes.
amazing.
It's
The costuming,
so
everything.
beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like we've got the Kiss
I see
Army
Kiss,
coming. We
yes.
see Kiss is coming by. Very nice. I don't know if they're officially the Kiss Army, but we're going to call them the Kiss Army anyway.
It's, yeah, I approve.
Next coming up, we've got some G.I. Joe cosplayers. Very good. Another costuming group, The Finest, is the G.I. Joe costuming organization.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fun fact, in the past 2 years, they have raised over $20,000 for the Wounded Warrior Project.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Nice. Well done, Finest.
yes. Thank you, guys.
Oh, hello, Kiss.
Oh, okay. That just
Yeah.
took me a while to piece that out. The truck with the tongue on
With
the front
the
of
tongue,
the. Got it.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm slow.
It's
Need more coffee. Scarlet and some Cobra soldiers.
Yes, we've got some Cobra.
Cobra Commander back there.
They're way too friendly for Cobra.
They are.
Right. It just goes to show how excellent DragonCon is that Cobra and G.I. Joe can get along
Everybody's
for
getting along.
at least the hour of the parade.
Yes.
They'll go back to Destruction afterwards. Speaking of Destruction, there's Destro.
Yes.
Destro looking sharp, looking shiny.
Yes. Are these puppets?
Are these-
I think we're coming up on our
Excellent.
puppetry section.
Yay.
DragonCon has a puppetry track. It's I was going to say new, but it's actually been going on for probably 6-7 years at this point, maybe.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they host a create a puppet workshop for kids, which gets kids into puppetry early. We in Atlanta are lucky enough to have the Puppetry Center,
Center
for Puppetry
Center
Arts,
for
yeah.
Puppetry Arts, which is great. They have an incredible museum.
What a great Doctor Strange puppet.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that's awesome. And speaking of the Center for Puppetry Arts, the Puppetry Track partnered with them this year to host the Labyrinth Masquerade Ball on Thursday night.
Oh, I heard that
This
was
is the
fantastic.
second time they've done that. They did it for the first time last year. And there's Labyrinth, yes. We have Sarah. And that is a beautiful Cheshire cat.
Yeah.
Oh, Jareth!
I saw you, Jareth. I saw you.
Come back, Jareth. Come back.
Up next is the Lakeside Marching Band, Lakeside High School Marching Band. They are from DeKalb County. They are ranked as one of the best public high schools in the nation. And they have one of the largest band enrollments in the district. So they have more band per capita than most other schools, which is great. And they also have the most members in the All-State Band from the
excellent.
county. So,
Atlanta does have some really good high schools with performing arts
Right.
centers. Yeah, that's
what we're saying is these guys are good.
Yes.
Also, how long has school been back in session? Not long, right?
Not
No,
long.
for me it's only been 2 weeks. I
Yeah.
think for public high schools it's
About
been
3 weeks.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
3 weeks to a month.
Yeah.
So something tells me these guys have started rehearsals well before that. So
Yes.
I think they're already underway. And we've got some Muppet Avengers. Very good. Of course, Sam the Eagle is Captain America.
The only
Of
way to
course.
improve on the Avengers is to have them as Muppets.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Excellent. This is our Cosplay Volunteers group. Another one of these costuming organizations. The Cosplay Volunteers of Atlanta is a free service that matches cosplay volunteers with children's nonprofit events.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You can check out their Facebook page for more information. Again, thank you guys for doing what you do. That's
Yes.
it's fantastic. You
Sharing your passion and bringing it out into the universe.
making people happy.
Yes.
Got a nice green
Captain
lantern
Hook
over there.
and Smee. I love this.
Having a bit of a disagreement.
Yes.
Oh, he's introducing. Very good. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Oh,
Wendy
Oh,
looks very
Wendy.
put out.
Yes.
And nice. Peter Pan and Wendy hassling Captain
Wendy.
Hook. As they are wont to do. Oh,
Dread Pirate Roberts.
threatening children.
Yes. So Dread Pirate Roberts and Captain Hook, who would win in that battle?
Dread Pirate Roberts, obviously.
I agree.
and a rodent of unusual size. Buttercup.
Oh, my sweet Wesley.
Buttercup seems to have it under control.
She does. She always does.
Is this the?
This is the SCA. Yeah, the Society for Creative Anachronism. Took a moment to piece that sentence together. I'm sorry, SCA folk. First order cheerleaders, very good.
Excellent.
Yep. They are a practical history society recreating the arts and skill from pre-17th century Europe. It started in 1966 and has grown to a worldwide organization with events on 5 continents.
Oh, wow.
That is a lot, SCA.
Are they about to do a number here?
I think we're going to get a first order cheerleader. No, okay,
No.
we're just
Okay.
pausing for the parade. But
Go
Just a
team.
lull in action, guys.
I have issue with being cheerleaders for the first order. Do you know how many planets they blew up in that? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, they did blow up a lot of planets. But, I mean, somebody has to cheer for that, I guess.
I guess
You
so.
know,
I mean, otherwise they wouldn't do it.
There's always people who like the villain, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that's true.
Villains are the interesting ones,
People do love
they
villains.
say. I don't always agree. Okay, we're deep into our Star Wars
We
section,
are,
obviously
yes.
now. I see a hip-hop trooper in there.
I see a Betty Boop.
DragonCon staple. Of course. Oh, we've got
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Jedi doing some choreography.
Routine
Excellent. Making their way through a kata.
And
Excellent.
it does look like the Siths are intermixing with the Jedi.
All right.
Yep.
Everybody's getting along in the parade. I love this.
Thank you, parade. Thank you, parade.
It is wonderful to see them all getting along.
It's a lot of Jedi. This
Yes.
is clearly pre-Order 66.
This is the 501st Legion and the Rebel Legion, 2 costuming organizations with 12,000 members worldwide dedicated to bringing screen-accurate costumes to events, focusing on charity organizations throughout the year.
The 501st is a great group. They have very strict costuming regulations because they want to make sure that they have the highest, most accurate level of costuming. So if you're into it, if you really want to make a movie-accurate costume, their website is a great resource. Plus, they
Really?
do some amazing charity work.
So hip-hop trooper in the red armor went by. He's got a whole posse with him this time, which is fantastic.
Was that a Slave One bike? Oh, that was.
Yeah.
I just want
And
that.
a
He
land
should
speeder.
sell that.
And,
I would. Yeah.
the Mandalorian Mercs, which is the
Excellent.
another sort of
Sister
associated sister
organization, yeah.
organization of the 501st. Obviously representing the mercenaries, Boba Fett and his group, the Mandalorians.
So if anybody needs a job done,
Right.
they are here, ready to take offers.
Oh, and they've captured a rebel pilot.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe you
Already
can
working.
hire them on Fiverr.
Some rebel soldiers, very good.
Excellent.
A young Jedi, I guess a Padawan, probably a Padawan.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at the Luke.
Oh, he's got skills. Nice.
Yes, he does have skills. He's controlling the audience.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I believe this is the Jedi Assembly.
I would guess,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Certainly a group of Jedi costumers as well.
Putting together your own costumes is one of the best parts of DragonCon.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, and there are quite a few panels here where you can actually learn how to make and improve upon your costumes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have either of you put together costumes for this DragonCon?
Well, I have, so as Legion was my favorite show of the past year, and I have every one of Lenny Busker's costumes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Nice.
So that was my main goal for this year. Yes, because
Excellent.
I love that character. And I can't say more without revealing
Without
anything.
spoilers.
Yes.
Spoilers. All right.
I have sadly not done any cosplay, but I've always wanted to be Ooh La La from Space Channel 5 because I'm always like hosting and stuff, events like this.
Yes.
So it just makes sense.
You've got to incorporate that one.
Yes.
Here. Yeah.
Darth Vader bringing up the rear of the Star Wars section.
We love our Darth Vaders.
That's true. What is Star Wars without Darth Vader?
Right.
It's the whole motivation right there.
Exactly. That is a lot of stormtroopers.
Yes. Yeah. There we go.
And
There's
the
the
501st
501st.
truck. Yes.
501st
Oh,
representing.
wow.
Krennic. Lots of Krennics. Very
Lots
good.
of Krennics.
Accompanied by a Death Trooper or 2 or 3.
Or, yes.
Well done.
Too many Death Troopers.
Yes, it's bad news
It's
for us.
intimidating, yes.
That is bad news for us.
All the armies.
There was a Matt Radar technician in there. I saw you, Matt Radar technician. I saw you sneak by.
All the armies and the mercenaries here in the parade should just have a free-for-all and see who will be the victor.
Who would come out on top?
That's the end of the parade that we never see.
Okay.
That's it. All ends up in a big Thunderdome style
Gotcha.
battle royale.
Hello, Ray. Ray, that's Kylo. He's right behind you.
no.
Right behind you.
Oh, hello, Tiny.
I
oh,
would've-
you're so cute.
I would have thought that the TIE fighter pilots had like a height requirement, but clearly not.
Aren't you a
Apparently
little
not.
short for?
Yeah, aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?
Okay, that was pretty brilliant.
Smart move, Maul.
Yes.
Smart
Nice.
move.
It is a definite Swiss Army lightsaber.
No, sorry.
Short
I'm
troopers are
sorry.
people too. Thank
I'm
you.
so sorry.
Thank you.
I did. It was insensitive of me.
Yes.
You are not short for a stormtrooper. You are just right for a stormtrooper.
Some
again.
Futurama.
Well, we've got some Futurama characters bringing up the rear of the parade. There's
Zoidberg,
Zoidberg.
get in
There's
there.
Fry.
Oh, Fry. Nice
That-
Fry there.
Bender Pink.
Oh, the professor has his fing longer.
Oh, the Finglonger. Can't even say it. And of course, the end of every parade, you have Santa. And with our Futurama characters, we of course have Robot Santa.
Robot
Yes.
Santa.
And I believe that is Richard Nixon's head in a jar on top of that as well there. Because
Awesome.
Futurama.
yes.
And that is the end of our DragonCon parade. The support vehicles bringing up the end. We want to very much thank the Atlanta Police Department for all of their assistance and
Yes.
making this possible.
Thank you, City of Atlanta, for letting us take over your streets.
Thank
Me
you so
too.
much for joining us for the
Yes.
DragonCon parade. I'm Ryan,
Jessica.
Sheena.
and we have been delighted to host the parade for you today.